Welcome back to the Ralts challenge, where I go through the hell that is failing over and over again to show you guys whether or not it's possible to beat Pokémon Shield with only Ralts. Yes, I do know that I used multiple Ralts to beat Leon, but I didn't really want to just grind out attempts until I just won, because that would take forever. I did that with Champion Ralts, and it was so annoying. But here, we come back to Tyler's adventure through Pokémon Shield, this time in the post-game. So we start off with getting the Master Ball from this lady. I don't remember her name. And we go back to Fumbling Wheels to battle Hop. At first, I decided that I would just try to brute force the game with Tyler, just like, in the beginning. But as you'll see with this Hop battle, it didn't go so well. His first Pokemon is Double, and it logs, I meant to write loves, going for Double Edge, so Hop uses a full restore after the recoil. But since I'm faster, he didn't get to attack again. Pincushion almost killed Ralts with Poison Jab, but Tyler survived and finished it off. That was close. Then it's time for Corviknight, and Super Effective Fire Punch doesn't kill, and Steel Wing finishes me off. Hop has gotten a lot stronger since the last time we battled. And I mean a lot stronger. Like, I completely mopped the floor with the guy last time. Anywho, I go back to battle him again. This time with a full team of 6. Let's see how this goes. I used Grass Knot on the double, and I thought it would do a lot. Did almost nothing though, and Dazzling Gleam doesn't kill a stupid sheep, and it lives with what has to be 1 HP. The curse of me barely not killing the opponent for my gift Pokemon run has carried over to the Ralts challenge. Although, he does kill himself with a crit Double Edge. That was just funny. I switched to Ray to try and obliterate Pincushion with a Choice Band Booster Fire Punch. It didn't, and Poison Jab almost killed, but another Fire Punch ended the Pincushion. I keep Ray out to try to obliterate the Corviknight with Fire Punch, and it lived. It's super effective. I have a nature that boosts attack, and I have the Choice Band, which increases physical attack. What the hell? I'm not actually surprised. I'm pretty sure its defense is really high as a Steel type anyway. Anyway, Mela comes out and finishes it with Thunder Punch. He sends out his Cameraman. Wow, we haven't seen that in a while. And a Quad Super Effective Thunder Punch one-shots it. Now it's the real threat of his team, Snorlax. This thing is really bulky and hits like an absolute truck. So, I am kind of screwed if I can't deal a lot of damage to him really fast. I was getting really nervous. I sent out a weak Tyrus, and she's the only one who stands a chance against Snorlax. And she also has Grass Knot, which does damage based on weight. And Snorlax is really freaking heavy. But it's so freaking bulky that it didn't do even half. Oh, this is really bad. Tyler got obliterated by a Heavy Slam, and I used Mallow to see how much Psychic would do. And I thought I would do a solid amount. Jenny gets it to the point where Grass Knot can one-shot it. I have to send a race, and it crushes Jenny with a not-critical Pyro Ball. At this point, I realized in order to win this battle, I have to stall out his Pyro Ball power points. He only has 5 at his disposal, and I get that down, and he double edges. I take the brilliant idea of sucking off a few Ralts to get Tyra to max, and let her slowly take out Cinderace with Thunder Punch. That was the most intense battle with Hop I've had in a while. Sonia gives us her book, and I really wondered what it did. So I googled it, and much like your hacked shinies, it says no purpose and has absolutely no value. Stop hacking your shinies, just find them legitimately or don't find them at all. Anyways, I returned the Rusted Shield, and these guys with worse haircuts than your dad in the morning show up, and I have to fight them to get the Rusted Shield back. Well, more accurately, I have to fight the red one, Shieldbird, who leads with Surfetched. Considering these guys use mostly Steel types, I thought Surfetched was Steel type because I wasn't thinking. Worst part is, I had Ray use Attract, forgetting he has a Choice Band. They should probably explain what the Choose Band is and what it does. The Choice Band is held that boosts the power of physical moves, but only one move can be selected. Since Ray was holding the Choice Band, I just locked him into using Attract, and I couldn't do any damage with Attract, so I had to switch it, which gets rid of the Attract. Attract wears off if the person who used the Attract leaves the field, or the opponent Pokemon who is attracted leaves the field. So yeah, I'm very smart. Anyway, Tyra is able to kill the stupid duck. Next is Bonzorg, and I know he doesn't have heat proof, but he has Levitate. So I one-shot it with Fire Punch. Tyra obliterates Phalanx with Dazzling Gleam, so we move on to his final Pokemon, Klang. This challenge has really decreased my fondness for the Pokemon. I mean, I really like Klang. It's a really good Pokemon, and on my first playthrough with Sword, I beat Gordy all by himself. I mean, Klang is awesome, don't get me wrong, but this challenge made me like it less. This Klang just kept using Protect and Gear Grind over and over and over and over again, giving me a sinking feeling that I won't win. He then tried to stack 2 Protects, and it failed, so I won. That was just sad on the AI's part. I get the Rusted Shield back from Shieldbird, and he goes on about he's a celebrity and stuff, and I'm also a celebrity because I'm the champion. And also that Hop lost the battle because he's Hop. Hop sucks. Whoa! What is this script? We go talk to Sonia because the weirdo stole the Rusted Sword. You meet Sonia's assistant, who definitely won't betray us at the end, but is right now just a little sus. The grass gym is being attacked by a giant Zarina, who was destroyed by Max Flare and a Pyro Ball from Hop. We have to go to the other gyms, but I decided to cut that all out and skip to the part where we fight Swordworth and Shieldbird as a double battle. Hop and I team up, and Tyra traces emergency exits because Gusspot has first impression. Tyra tags out before being able to do anything. Hop gets rid of the water bug thing because of first impression, and I obliterate Fire Punch with Bronzorg. What was that sentence? Double Blade and Phalanx are out, and Hop Cinderace one-shot Double Blade, and Dazzling Gleam one-shot the Phalanx. Well, okay, it's left like 1 HP while Hop finished it off the next round and didn't get to attack, so it's basically dead. Bishop couldn't handle a Fire Punch, so it goes down, and finally it's Klang and the Fish Thing versus Ray and Cinderace. The Fish Thing was taken out by a neutral Pyro Ball, and Klang used Protect, so I missed a turn. I guess Hop wanted to make up for losing horribly to Swordworth, because he annihilated the Klang. Now time for the scientists to betray us. Totally saw that coming. Sonia seems to be having a mental breakdown, so I go and save the other gyms. Instead of helping the fairy gym, we meet Bede, and he tells us that he's such a good trainer. And we're too slow. Then we fight. Originally, I wanted to beat him with only Tyra. You know, just like old times. Yeah, Rapidash is faster and has a Steel type move. I didn't last long. This was right before I had to go swimming, so I really did not want to try this over and over when I came back. an hour and a half later. So, I just grabbed my other Ralts and battled him. He used this while, a fairy steel type, so my only super effective move was Fire Punch. Intimidate made it so that it couldn't one-shot it, and because all my other Ralts were so frail compared to Tyra, it really didn't last long. Tyra comes out and intimidates it because of Trace. Yeah, like this cute little thing is intimidating, sure. Bead heals it instead of, killing me. So I got to fire off another Fire Punch and take it out. Tyra doesn't go down to another Smart Strike. She goes down to 2. Mela comes out, tanks a Smart Strike, and beats the stupid unicorn. I sack off Jenny to heal Tyra, as she is the only one strong enough to tank hits and win. It was really satisfying seeing Tyra absolutely obliterate her evolved form. Now it's time for a Pokemon that I do not know how to pronounce, and every time I say it, my friend is mad at me because I said it wrong, and so I'm just going to not say its name. This thing, it shuddered. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to Google it. Throw whatever it means on screen. Okay? That's cool. It really couldn't hurt me. Well, okay. It could have, but it wasted its time using Calm Mind. So I won. Nothing notable happened in the rest of the gym, so I meet Sonia being an idiot, forgetting that she has an electric type to power the door that she's been trying to open for a while. How did this lady become the professor? I don't know. But we do meet some of these who talk smack and really rude, but the memes I was looking at were fire, and we battle. Surfetched was obviously a one-shot with Dazzling Gleam, and Bronzorg was a 2-shot with Fire Punch. Phalanx was dispatched with Psychic. Fire Punch was able to take Kling Kling at half health, but Gear Grind killed Tyra. I revive her and win the battle. Zacian is going nuts, so of course, it's me who has to deal with him. Of course. Seriously, Hop, help me out here. Just stop standing there and do something. I beat Zacian because he was spamming Sword Stance after 2-3 attempts. It was really easy. Now it's time to fight the box legendary Zamazenta, one of the most powerful enemies in the game. And I immediately masterbought it. It's Zamazenta, guys. I'm not going to fight this thing. Now get in the box. Now you head back to the Slumbering Wheels, where Hop caught Zacian with a Pokeball. I caught Zacian in a Beast Ball, so I'm more impressive. But now, we have to battle him one last time. This is the final battle, and oh my god, it's a doozy. Hop leads with the bull, and it caught and guarded, so it took 3 seconds to get out. Hop keeps talking with every Pokemon we kill, but I don't really care what he has to say, so we move on to Cinderace. Who knows Gunk Shot, and it's a one-shot for all my Ralts. This is bad. I didn't want to use my revives yet, but I have to. This is why I bought so many of them. For his Zacian and maybe some of his other Pokemon when it comes to that. But it's go time. I have to start his power points of Gunk Shot and Power Ball. I actually gave Tyra the Focus Sash for Zacian, but I have to use it on Cinderace to beat it. Next is Pincurchin, and I full restore Tyra while selecting off Misty. Psychic gets it into the yellow, and Poison Jab thankfully doesn't kill me. And I take it out the next turn. Now it's time for Corvid Knight. Its super effective Fire Punch did less than half, and Steel Wing killed Tyra. Stealing also one-shot my other Ralts. Once again, I had to start out his power points with Steel Wing. Finally, 10,000 years later, and he's using Drill Peck, and he's burned from Fire Punch. His attack is cut in half. He doesn't do much damage to me, and I finish him off. Now it's time for the Pokemon I was second most afraid of, Snorlax. This thing is slow but strong, and two of its moves, Heavy Slam and Crunch, are super effective. So all I did was stall out power points for 30 minutes. Snorlax got to the point where he really couldn't hurt me unless he got a crit. So I take my time and I revive the entire team and heal them while healing Tyra if she ever gets to low health. Snorlax is down. Finally is Zacian, my worst nightmare as a Ralts trainer. My original plan was to start his moves. I could get enough where I could get to the point where where they can't one-shot me. Boy, he could one-shot me with all his moves, because his attack goes up from Interpreted Sword. But I did a plan for this. I bought those revives for this fight with the doggo. I came prepared. I was going to start out until he runs out of power points and used to struggle, but then I realized I may run out of revives before he runs out of power points. I didn't give up though, and I got him into low, and he goes for Wild Charge and kills Tyra. And I only have one Ralts left. It looks unwinnable with my limited revives, but he goes for Wild Charge, and the recoil takes him down. I won. It's over. I still have one Ralts left, meaning that I can still fight. That means it's over. I've officially proven that you can beat Pokémon Shield with only Ralts. That battle took 40 minutes. But in the end, I won. That was fun. I won't do the Crown Tundra because you saw how legendary Pokemon can just obliterate me, and the Crown Tundra would just deconstruct my Ralts. But the Isle of Armor, I think you can do that. Stay tuned for the Isle of Armor if I decide to, which I probably will. This challenge was fun, but I don't recommend doing it. It involves a mountain of luck at places like Chairman Rose, or Leon, or Alistair, or hell, even the original Zacian fight. But if you want to, you can. Say bye-bye, Tyra. We did it.